3. Generative text. Prompt engineering for effective communication. Principles of effective prompt design. Effective prompt design is crucial for obtaining meaningful and relevant responses when working with language models like GPT 3.5. Well-crafted prompts consider various factors to guide the model toward generating the desired output. Here are some principles of effective prompt design. 1. Clarity and specificity. Concept. Clearly express the task or information you are seeking from the model. Significance. Avoid ambiguity to ensure the model understands the user's intent. Example, in 2 to 3 sentences, describe the process of photosynthesis. 2. Context inclusion. Concept. Provide relevant context to help the model understand the background or setting of the request. Significance. Helps the model generate contextually appropriate responses. Example, given the context of a job interview, write a response for the question, "Tell me about yourself." 3. Explicit instruction. Concept. Clearly instruct the model on the format or structure you expect in the response. Significance. Guides the model in generating output according to specified criteria. Example, write a dialogue between 2 characters discussing the advantages and disadvantages of renewable energy sources. Use at least 5 exchanges. 4. Examples and contextual samples. Concept. Include examples or samples related to the task to guide the model's understanding. Significance. Helps the model grasp the nuances and expectations of the request. Example, given the input, "The cat sat on the," complete the sentence with a coherent and creative ending. 5. Gradual complexity. Concept. Start with simpler prompts and gradually increase complexity based on model responses. Significance. Allows iterative refinement and avoids overwhelming the model with overly complex tasks initially. Example, generate a simple haiku about nature. 6. Iterative refinement. Concept. Refine and adjust prompts based on initial model outputs to improve subsequent interactions. Significance. Enhances the effectiveness of prompts by learning from previous model responses. Example, based on the previous response, provide additional details about the protagonist's motivations in the story. 7. Task decomposition. Concept. Break down complex tasks into smaller, more manageable subtasks. Significance. Eases the burden on the model and increases the likelihood of accurate responses. Example, list 3 main reasons why climate change is a pressing global issue. By adhering to these principles, you can design prompts that effectively guide language models to generate the desired outputs, whether it's answering questions, generating creative content, or performing specific tasks. Tailoring prompts for specific business use cases. Here are 20 business case scenarios for which you can design prompts to leverage language models. 1. Customer support ticket summarization. Context. Given a customer support ticket, provide a concise summary of the issue and suggested resolution. Expected result. The model generates a summarized response outlining the customer issue and proposing a resolution. 2. Product review analysis. Context. Analyze a product review and summarize the key positive and negative points, as well as any recommendations mentioned. Expected result. The model provides a summary highlighting the main points of a product review, aiding in understanding customer feedback. 3. Market trend prediction. Context. Based on recent market data, predict upcoming trends in the industry and provide insights for strategic planning. Expected result. The model predicts industry trends, offering valuable insights for strategic decision-making. 4. Competitor analysis. Context. Compare and contrast the key strengths and weaknesses of our company against a specified competitor. Expected result. The model provides a detailed analysis of the company's strengths and weaknesses in comparison to a competitor. 5. Content creation for marketing. Context. Generate engaging content for a new product launch, including a catchy tagline and key features. Expected result. the model creates compelling marketing content, enhancing promotional materials for a product launch. 6. Financial report summarization. Context. Summarize the financial report for the last quarter, highlighting key metrics, challenges, and opportunities. Expected result. The model produces a summarized version of the financial report, focusing on essential information. 7. Employee training material generation. Context. Create training materials for a new employee orientation program, covering company values, policies, and expectations. Expected result. The model generates comprehensive training materials for new employee orientation. 8. Data visualization interpretation. Context. Given a set of data visualizations, explain the trends and insights they convey for a business presentation. Expected result. The model interprets data visualizations, providing clear explanations of trends for a business presentation. 9. Social media campaign ideas. Context. Brainstorm and outline creative ideas for an upcoming social media marketing campaign to promote a new product. Expected result. The model generates innovative ideas for a social media marketing campaign, enhancing product promotion. 10. Risk assessment in project management. Context. Assess potential risks in an upcoming project, outlining their impact and proposing mitigation strategies. Expected result. The model identifies and analyzes project risks, suggesting strategies to mitigate their impact. 11. Brand sentiment analysis. Context. Analyze online mentions of our brand over the past month and provide a sentiment analysis, identifying positive and negative sentiments. Expected result. The model summarizes brand sentiment, highlighting factors influencing positive and negative perceptions. 12. Dynamic pricing strategy. Context. Propose a dynamic pricing strategy based on real-time market demand and competitor pricing for a specific product. Expected result. The model suggests a dynamic pricing strategy, optimizing revenue based on market conditions. 13. Supply chain optimization. Context. Optimize the supply chain by analyzing historical data, predicting demand fluctuations, and recommending inventory levels for each product. Expected result. The model provides insights into optimal inventory levels, streamlining the supply chain and reducing costs. 14. Corporate social responsibility, CSR, messaging. Context. Craft a compelling CSR message aligning with our company values, emphasizing community impact and sustainability efforts. Expected result. The model generates a CSR message fostering positive public perception, aligning with company values. 15. Employee feedback analysis. Context. Analyze employee feedback survey responses and identify key themes, areas for improvement, and potential solutions. Expected result. The model extracts insights from employee feedback, aiding HR in addressing concerns and enhancing workplace satisfaction. 16. Predictive maintenance for equipment. Context. Implement a predictive maintenance strategy for critical equipment by analyzing historical performance data and predicting potential failures. Expected result. The model offers a predictive maintenance schedule, minimizing downtime and optimizing equipment performance. 17. Market expansion feasibility. Context. Evaluate the feasibility of expanding our product or service to a new market. Considering demographics, competition, and regulatory factors. Expected result. The model provides a comprehensive analysis, highlighting opportunities, challenges, and recommended strategies for successful market expansion. 18. Legal document summarization. Context. Summarize complex legal documents, extracting key points, implications, and potential risks for a specific case or contract. Expected result. The model generates a concise legal document summary, aiding legal teams in decision-making. 19. Adaptive learning content creation. Context. Develop adaptive learning materials for an e-learning platform, tailoring content based on individual student progress, and learning styles. Expected result: the model creates personalized learning content, improving engagement and effectiveness of educational materials. 20. Fraud detection in financial transactions. Context: develop a fraud detection system for financial transactions, analyzing patterns and anomalies to identify potential fraudulent activities. Expected result: the model provides a real-time fraud detection system, enhancing security and mitigating financial risks. These business cases showcase the versatility of language models in addressing various challenges across different business domains. When properly designed, prompts enable organizations to harness the power of AI for data analysis, decision-making, and strategy formulation. Tips for a perfect prompt. If you give ChatGPT the perfect prompt, you'll get a much more useful answer the very first time. Most people use ChatGPT in beginner mode, and without knowing how to structure a prompt, it will never give you the ideal output. Below are 7 best practices when it comes to effective prompt engineering. 1. Be specific. If you ask a vague question, you may get a vague answer. The more details you provide, the better the model can give you what you're looking for. Instead of "tell me about all dog breeds that exist," ask, "what are the different breeds of small dogs suitable for apartment living?" 2. State your intent. If there's a specific purpose for your question, state it in the prompt. For example, instead of asking, "explain quantum physics," you could say, "I'm helping my 5th grade son with his science homework. Could you explain quantum physics in a simple way?" 3. Use correct spelling and grammar. While the model can often interpret and correct spelling and grammar mistakes, providing clear and correct prompts helps ensure you get the best response. 4. Direct the output format. If you want the answer in a specific format, state it in your question. For example, you could ask, "Could you list the steps to bake a chocolate cake?" Or, "Could you explain the process of baking a chocolate cake in a paragraph?" 5. Ask follow-up questions. If the response wasn't what you expected or if you need more information, feel free to ask follow-up questions to clarify. 6. Experiment with different phrasings. If you're not getting the response you want, try asking the question in a different way. The model might understand one phrasing better than another. 7. Prompt for fact-checking. If you're looking for reliable information, you can ask the model to provide sources or to fact-check information. For example, "Can you fact-check this statement? The tallest mountain in the world is Mount Everest." Formula for a perfect prompt. Here is the formula for a perfect prompt. Context plus specific information plus intent per goal plus response format, if needed, equals perfect prompt. Below are examples for you and fill in the formula. Context: I'm a beginner cook. Specific information: trying to make Italian cuisine. Intent to goal: can you provide a simple and easy to follow recipe? Response format: if needed, write it as a step-by-step list. Perfect prompt: I'm a beginner cook trying to make Italian cuisine. Can you provide a simple and easy to follow recipe for spaghetti carbonara? Write it as a step-by-step list. Context: I'm a software developer. Specific information: working on a Python project. Intent to goal: can you explain how to implement exception handling in Python? Response format: if needed, write it in a simple paragraph or list. Let's create prompts for various subjects using the provided formula. 1. Historical analysis. In the context of World War II, summarize the key events leading to the Normandy invasion and analyze their impact on the outcome of the war. 2. Scientific explanation. Given the structure of a cell, describe the functions of the mitochondria, endoplasmic reticulum, and Golgi apparatus, with emphasis on their roles in cellular processes. 3. Market research. In the context of a new product launch, analyze consumer feedback from the beta testing phase and identify key features that need improvement for the final release. 4. Literary analysis. considering the novel 1984 by George Orwell, examine the symbolism of the Big Brother character and discuss its implications on the themes of surveillance and control. 5. Environmental science. Given recent climate change data, predict potential effects on biodiversity in a specific ecosystem and propose measures for conservation and adaptation. 6. Business strategy. Considering the current market trends, propose a strategic plan for market expansion, including potential target regions, marketing approaches, and risk mitigation strategies. 7. Medical research. Given recent studies on a specific disease, summarize the findings related to genetic factors and discuss potential implications for personalized medicine and treatment approaches. 8. Artificial intelligence ethics. In the context of AI development, evaluate the ethical considerations of using facial recognition technology and propose guidelines for responsible implementation. 9. Educational technology. Considering the challenges of remote learning, suggest innovative uses of virtual reality in education and outline potential benefits for student engagement and learning outcomes. 10. Urban planning. Given a city's population growth data, analyze the impact on transportation infrastructure and propose sustainable solutions to address potential traffic congestion and environmental concerns. 11. Psychological analysis. In the context of a psychological study, examine the correlation between stress levels and productivity in a workplace setting and propose strategies for stress management in the workplace. 12. Cybersecurity measures. Considering recent cyber threats, evaluate the effectiveness of multi-factor authentication and recommend additional security measures to enhance data protection. 13. Film critique. Given a specific film, analyze the cinematography, soundtrack, and character development, and provide a critical review with insights on its impact on the audience. 14. Public health intervention. Considering a specific disease outbreak, propose a public health intervention strategy, including communication plans, resource allocation, and community engagement initiatives. 15. Human resources policy development. Given workplace diversity and inclusion goals, draft a comprehensive policy for promoting diversity and inclusion, including hiring practices, training programs, and employee support mechanisms. 16. Space exploration planning. In the context of planning a space mission, analyze potential challenges and risks, and propose contingency plans for ensuring the success of the mission. 17. Food sustainability. Given current agricultural practices, examine the environmental impact of traditional farming methods and propose sustainable agricultural practices to minimize ecological harm. 18. Humanitarian aid response. In the context of a natural disaster, develop a humanitarian aid response plan outlining immediate relief efforts, long-term recovery strategies, and coordination with local authorities. 19. Political speech analysis. Considering a recent political speech, analyze the rhetoric used to convey the message and assess the potential impact on public perception and political discourse. 20. Economic policy recommendation. Given current economic challenges, propose a set of policy recommendations to stimulate economic growth, create jobs, and address income inequality. These prompts cover a wide range of subjects, illustrating the versatility of the provided formula in creating effective prompts for diverse applications. In each example, the formula is applied to create a prompt that provides context, specifies the information needed, states the intent or goal, and, where necessary, includes instructions for the response format. This technique ensures that the prompts are clear, focused, and aligned with the user-specific objectives.